Man, it's a busy Friday here on the House of Orange. Of course, I just released a video not long ago. Tennessee baseball got a commitment from a top 10 prospect in the nation for 2025. Of course, playoffs are tomorrow night. Vols at Ohio State. And then Lady Vols playing in West Palm Beach this weekend. They play Richmond today, and then they will play Tulsa tomorrow at 11 a.m. Unfortunately, it is on Baller TV, and I'm not dishing out to watch Baller TV. I'm not paying the prices for that. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. If you did along the way, let me know what you thought of the content or the quality. Along the way, leave me a comment on that. But the Lady Vols roll. They play Richmond. They roll 92-67. Can't watch it because Baller TV, you got to pay the money. And then even the live stats are messed up on it. They won't load. It's trying to load the Alabama Michigan State ladies game. So I do have the ESPN. I don't have all my normal good stats that I have on here. But, looking at the game, looks like the Lady Vols. It was Cooper with 24, 5 steals on the night. Ruby Whitehorn, 15 points. Samara Spencer had 11.6 assists. That's your main three on the night. Z Spearman, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Tess Darby, 6 points, 4 boards. Jules Spear, 8 points, 2 assists. Adjadele had no points in 5 minutes. Alyssa Latham, 2 points, 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal. Hollins shed 4 points, 4 boards. Boyd, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Darby had 3 points. She hit 1 3-pointer. Strickland, no points in 2 minutes. And then Puckett had 5 points. She actually fouled out in 11 minutes today. But, looking at the team stats on the day as well here, Lady Vols shot 51%. Richmond shot 48%. And 4 of Richmond's 5 players were in double figures. So I think that's something Kim Caldwell will probably be a little bit unhappy about. Now, they only shot 27% from three-point range. That's Richmond. Lady Vols only shot 29% from three-point range. I mean, Spear was 1 out of 8. Spencer had her and Darby were pretty effective, 3 out of 7, 2 out of 5 respectively. Cooper was 1 out of 3. Puckett 1 out of 4. Edie Darby, 1 out of 1 on that as well. But, looking down the line here, looking at the team stats on it. Free throw percentage, Lady Vols were 75%. They did win the rebounding battle 37-28. I know that's a big point of emphasis. They only allowed 8 offensive rebounds. I think that's pretty good on it. 14 assists, 12 turnovers on the night. They did force 17 turnovers. Richmond only had 13 assists. 2 blocks for the Lady Vols, 3 for Richmond. 7 steals for the Lady Vols. Fast break points 6-4. Here's where Lady Vols really had a dominant edge, 52-36 in the paint. And they were actually called for more fouls in the game than Richmond. So another good game for Kim Caldwell's team. They moved to 10-0 on the season. Again, they'll play Tulsa tomorrow in this as well. Tulsa right now, it looks like, let's see, I've just had theirs here. Their schedule right now looks like they are currently 6-5 overall. 6-5 overall. Games of note, they lost to Georgia. This was November 21st. That's really kind of the main one. Of course, as Tennessee will play Georgia later on in the season. But this Lady Vols team have a real good chance to go to 11-0 tomorrow. December 29th, they play Winthrop in Knoxville. And then they start SEC play January 2nd, which is a Thursday night, 8 o'clock in College Station at Texas A&M. And so they've had a couple tests along the way. It's been a pretty good week. They went to Memphis and won another night. Had a little bit of a sluggish, I wouldn't say so much start, but they had some sluggish spurts in the game. And then, getting into SEC play. And then, of course, you will have the one non-conference game left against UConn later on in the season. Texas A&M, looking forward to that one when they go down there. A&M right now, they are ranked, or not ranked, they're 7-5 on the season. just kind of look at their schedule, nothing really stands out. I mean, they've played a couple ranked teams. They played Kansas State and got beat 89-50. And they played West Virginia, who was at least at the time ranked 15th, and lost 83-62. I think it's a very winnable game for the Lady Vols as they go down there. So, what's the Lady Vols ceiling going to be this year? I think it, remains to be seen at this point. They're obviously, doing what they need to do to win games. What's going to happen when you get into, playing Oklahoma, LSU, some of these other teams, these better teams in the conference moving forward? I mean, even that Texas A&M game, it's on the road. That'll be a test to see, how well they do on the road in conference play. But this team's exciting to play. They have a lot of talent. They're doing a lot of good things right now. And I think with where they've started at, this is really almost the perfect start for Kim Caldwell in this program, not only on the court, but off the court, with just the transfer portal, the way I think they really nailed the transfer portal. And then with the recruiting class they've got coming in, and they're mentioned with numerous top prospects for 2026 as well. So this is looking up. It's looking really good for this Lady Vols basketball program right now. And I still maintain, and I'm still going to call it, they're going to get one out of LSU, UConn, and South Carolina in Knoxville. Maybe more, but they will get at least one of them. I'm putting it down. That's the Frank Rock guarantee. They're getting at least one of them in Knoxville. Because I'm telling you, the more they continue to win right now, the more people are getting behind them. Especially if they come out and beat Texas A&M, and then they beat Oklahoma. You have LSU come to Knoxville Thursday night, January 9th. That Thompson Bowling Arena, Food City Center, is going to be rocking. It will be rowdy that night with LSU coming to town. That'll be really exciting. Hopefully they can go into that game undefeated. That would be a huge game at that point in time, and especially LSU right now. Let's see, what is their record? They're 14-0 right now. So I mean, you got to think LSU will be favored in that one. But if they come into Knoxville with an undefeated Lady Vols program, playing at home, and what's going to be a fired up crowd, you never know what may happen in that one. Coverage, I don't know what I've got the rest of the weekend. I'll try to do it's kind of the same thing on this tomorrow after the Lady Vols Tulsa game. Won't be able to watch it because, like I said, I'm not paying for Baller TV. I think it's ridiculous in the 21st century that they've got Baller TV showing Lady Vols basketball games. I mean, worst case, I'd like to see it at least on ESPN Plus or somewhere like that. But we got to get some better programs out there, some better viewing options for the women's game, not just the high-profile matchups, but just in general. ESPN Plus, I mean, I am an advocate for it because they play so many different sports, but you still got to pay for it. But I think you get your money's worth out of ESPN Plus. I'm not getting my money's worth out of Baller TV. I can tell you that right now. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. This is Frank. This is the House of Orange. And last but most certainly not least, it's always a great day to wear the orange.